Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tropical Tree Lovers. Just doing update on my backyard fruit trees after the winter. So it's early spring. This is black sapote. It's 1 year old and it's doing quite fine. There's no cold damage. Maybe just a little bit on the leaf, but it's not enough to do any damage to it. Just the leaf turned black. That was during winter. And this is brick late, I think. Yes, black sapote. This is a white sapote. It's growing very slowly because it doesn't get enough sun. This one, I haven't got the tag anymore, so I don't know what's the variety. I forgot. So hopefully this spring summer it grow a bit more for me. This is my seedling avocado. It's 3 year in ground. Last year it flowered as well, but it didn't hold any fruit. So 3 year. I can't wait to taste the fruit and find out what variety it is. This is seedling that I've grown 3 years ago, and it's just packed with these lemon trees right next to the lemon trees. So yeah, we'll find out whether the fruit was set or not. This is a 40 years old lemon tree. It's so productive every year. I think it's called lemonade lemon, I think. And we get so much lemon out of it just from this one tree. Alright, this is a seedling plum, my own seedling, I think 2 years old. I was planning to graft other variety onto it, but I was too late. I couldn't. I've just been busy, haven't been able to do that, but I topped it last winter because they were just growing too fast and just shading out on other trees. My curry leaf is going to be 4 years old, but I kept it. I think the first 2 years was in a pot, so but it's starting to take off. Had no issue with the cold at all. The curry trees, Longan seedling, coming on 2 years this summers. It's doing fine, it's still growing. It's a new growth here. New growth. Persimmon trees waking up. I think it woke up about a week ago. And flowers coming. Last year it skipped fruit altogether because I didn't thin out the fruit the first, like the previous years, and I had a lot of fruit. It was like at least 250 fruit. So it skipped. This year I might thin out a bit so it will fruit the following years. But it's waking up and flowering, starting to, yep, flowers. This is Fuyu, and last year was the same height, and this year same height as well, so seem to be dwarf. My Lee Jujube, at least 2.5 meters. Last year I had probably just 10 fruit. It's coming on 2 years as well, but most of the fruit got to fruit fly, so I have to protect it. It's notorious for fruit fly here in my area. mango trees coming on to 2 years as well, but it's very shaded. It's like almost 10 o'clock now and it's still shaded. Just that that area has got sun, but there's new push coming, so which is good. New flush, new growth, so that's very encouraging. Unprotected 2 year in the ground, not a problem. There wasn't much rain at all during summer, so there was no issue with root rot. So really it could withstand with some cold during winters. In August there was at least 50 early August and 1 and -1. So really it done really well without any protection. As the temperature is low 0. It's amazing. This is Longan seedling coming to 2 years, doing really well. So I'm very pleased. I have not protected any, well, some of them I have not protected, like overhead protect in this area, and it's doing just fine. Same as the lychee. It's starting to flowers. I'm gonna break up the flowers because I want it to grow. It's coming on to 2 years as well. So everything's doing fine. This is my other Lee jujube. It's still in a plastic bag, but the root has penetrated through into the ground, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I don't want it to damage the root, but it's a bit smaller than the previous Lee jujube I show you. This is another lychee coming on to 2 years as well. This is I think at least 6 months older than the previous one I show you. Bosworthy. It's a bit shade as well in the morning. So this is the China pear guava. It's like 1.5 years, but I think probably at least 3 years old. Like the first year I didn't plant it in the ground. So, and last year I got 2 fruit out of it. One was quite big and the other one was like average size. It was very delicious. And this is the variety that I was worried that it was gonna die during winter, because I overhead protected like the first year. Really what I find out is where it died on me the first year I planted, it was bought at the same time, is it was very shaded in the winter, so it probably just got like 2 hours of sun only. That's why it died. So first year, protect if you need it, but if you plant it in a sunny area, you live in a hot temperate climate, it's totally fine. So I'm very pleased. Just during winter the leaf just turned brown, quite beautiful, but that is the sign of cold distress. Gumichama looking very sad. I think that's from no water. I only just watered it. So yeah, it was dried up in this area. Egg fruit canistel, I didn't overhead protect it this winter and it's doing fine. There's some leaf drop, so yeah, it did have a bit of a cold effect, but it's not enough to like kill it. So Very pleased that it's coming through all right without any protection, overhead protection. This is Achachachiru. It's doing just fine with no protection this winter either. I find that this is more cold tolerant than the mango, lemon drop mangosteen, because I had them like when I first planted 2 years ago. It died on me, so but this one is totally fine. Achachachiru is more cold tolerant than lemon drops. This is I think African Pride seedling. It's doing all right. And this is my lemon gold white sapote. It's 2 years old and it's not grown very much because it's just very shaded. It's unbelievable. If you're gonna grow white sapote, put them in a sunny spot. But if your summer's real, scorching hot, protect it in the first year or something, like put, shade cloth over it, 50% shade cloth or something. But yeah, 2 years old in ground, and it just like this. But the other one that I bought even like later than that, though, the front one, it's like 10 times the size of this lemon gold white sapote. So I need to dig it out and plant it in other spots to get the sun. It's just too shaded. This is Indian guava trees. Some of the leaf drops or the leaf turned brown. That was from the cold the winter that just passed. But it's doing just fine. It's at least 1.8 meters. Gave me 5 fruit. It was delicious. But it's getting more sun in this area because I chopped down the choco. I cleared the choco vine. Mango trees, 2 years old in ground as well. Doing fine. This year's getting a lot more. This spring's getting a lot more sun compared to last spring. Last spring wasn't enough sun because of the choco vine, so quite happy. Oh wow, something amazing just happened. Well, mango seedling flowering. That's 2 years in ground. Let's see what variety it is. This is not the first one that is flower. I've got another one at the front that flower as well. This is R2E2. I'm contemplating whether I should let it fruit or not. This is 2 years old in ground, everybody. So in its age, in real age, after I bought it, I think at least it was a years old, the seedling, and then I put in ground. So 2 more years, that's 3 years old. 3 years old seedling R2E2 mango is flowering. Wow, that's pretty amazing. 3 years only. I thought at least 5 years from seedling, but nah. Look at this, everybody. 3 years old seedling R2E2 flowering. But I think I'm going to break off the flower, sadly, because I wanted to grow a little bit more, a little bit taller. It's about 1.45. It's about almost 1.5 meters tall, but I wanted to grow a little bit more this year. So R2E2 flowering, 3 years old seedling. Alright, that is yellow chaboticaba. That's 2 years in ground. It's ridiculous slow, and I don't like the sun. I like shaded. So the perfect it get like filtered sunlight in this area, so it's liking it. But I need to up fertilizer and mulch, because it does get quite sun damage. Even in shaded area, it still gets sun damage when it's like 38-42 degrees. So this is my another guava trees seedling that I propagated myself. Lost some leaf. I think that's due to the wind. It's been so windy, and it's still windy. Yesterday, even today, it hasn't stopped. The wind has still keep blowing. It's not stopped. That's my oh gosh, I forgot what's in there. I forgot the name of it. This is the cherry moya seedling, 2 years old as well. Lost leaf turned brown, but it is always coming back, so not a problem. This, you see this leaf, but where is it? Can't see it. There it is. It's starting to come back now. So today 30, yesterday was 33, so it's warm. This is Mame Sapote in there, I protect, growing underneath the persimmon tree. This is peach, Okinawa peach. I regret topping it. If you watch my previous video, it was like at least 1.8 meters high. I topped it because I want the sun, because it was blocking the other trees around it. But seeing how much fruit I got now, I wish I didn't top it. Look, this is it's coming to 2 years. Look how much fruit. This is seedling Okawana spinach. Look at the fruit. Amazing. Next year I'm just gonna take some of the scion from this and graft it onto other peach tree, or I don't know whether it's gonna work. I use some nectarine trees, seedling tree. Oh, look at this fruit hidden among the leaf. But it's amazing for a seedling. Fast to fruit. Coming to 2 years in ground. So yeah. Go in there. Santal trees just hanging on to life in there. Leaf turned brown, and I water it. So yeah, it's even in winter I need to water it. It's unbelievable. Get quite dry. My old seedling guava is doing fine. There was a bit of leaf damage from the cold, but it's not cold enough to kill it. Absolutely fine. This is another Achacha Chiru, coming to 2 year in ground. It didn't grow much because it was too hot during summer, so they like semi-shaded, shaded, and lots of mulch and water. They like water too. My seedling black sapote is doing fine. Another Mame sapote in there. Let me see. I've got lots of seedling avocado, but they are cold sensitive and sun sensitive, so it doesn't grow much because They like the shade. This is another mangoes. Doesn't get the full sun, so last year it didn't grow much, but it's coming on to 2 years, so still alive, kicking, which is good. And that is my let's see what variety it is. Star fruit. This is daily sweet gold, coming on to 2 years, growing slowly. I might need to mulch it a bit more and water. So yeah, it's got a bit of moisture in the ground because I watered 2 days ago. Oh, yesterday morning actually. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, another amazing thing happened. Let me climb over this area. 3 coming out. I'm stuck. 3 years old as well. 3 years old. A mango seedling flowering. Wow. I'm glad I plant all these trees. See what variety is it? Barwon seedling. Barwon. Ow. Oh gosh. The rose attacking me. Look at this. Flower bud. More flower buds. I say I'm gonna break it off. I want it to grow a bit more as well. So 3 years old seedling. 2 years in ground. 1 year seedling. Ow. And it's flowering. Wanting to fruit. It's amazing. There you go. 2 years old in ground, and the real age is 3 years old. Barwon seedling flowering. I'm very pleased that I've planted all these trees. The result is starting to show now, so it's very encouraging. I'll definitely will grow some more. Those are my guava seedling, propagated from seed, come to 2 years old. Lychee, one branch died, so I don't know, it's from the cold. I didn't protect it. Possible from the cold. Yep. Bunchy, so it's dead. But at least it grew back, so I'm happy about that. And more seedling avocado. I'm gonna graft some other variety onto it. Another amazing thing happened here is this is a 3 years old papaya. I didn't overhead protect it. You see all the structure. The previous 2 years I protected, and last winter I didn't because I just couldn't reach to put the cover overhead of the papaya tree. But the previous 2 years the fruits has been always small. But it's encouraging to see because those fruit up the top. You see those fruit up the top? Those set through winter. Even winter, it was fruit set and flowering. So I'll definitely grow some more papaya. Now that I've seen the result that after 2 years without protection, overhead protection, it still give me papayas and fruit sets throughout winter. So this is amazing. This is my dream to grow all these fruit trees and papaya. I like it in the salad. I like it when it's ripe, full of vitamins, got very good enzyme to help your digestion, which in result help you to move your bowel. Wow. So experiment has passed. The result is it's alive and it's producing fruit, and the fruit's getting bigger. I was a bit discouraged last summer because I thought the fruit was still small, but I can see the fruit's getting bigger. The middle fruit especially. The first 2 years the fruit is this size, but it was ripening, and this tree starting to ripe. So look at this, everybody. That's the result that I want. Very, very pleased. Cherry Moya seedling. I should start grafting other variety onto it because I got a Paxton Prolifix, I got African Bry, I got Golden Emperor, but I initially wanted it to grow a bit bigger. So yeah, it's about 1.4 meters. It's doing fine, 2 year in ground. White sapote seedling. I wanted to graft onto it, so I will. And this is my own seedling of a persimmon that I graft onto it. 4 variety. One variety was fast growing, and the branch fell off, broke off in that section there. So it's starting to wake up now. It's doing all right. It doesn't get enough sun because I think the sun passed about 12, 1 o'clock. African Bry seedling coming to 2 year, slow growing this area. Another white sapote that I topped it because I was grafting onto it. The graft didn't take because I didn't have enough proper grafting tape, so I just used like a sticky tape, and the sticky tape undone, and it was not tightly, so the cambium layers didn't attach to the cambium layers of the seedling, so it didn't take. So I'm going to regraft this because the other one I graft excuse me, it took. I'll show you in a minute. This is American pawpaw starting to wake up now. It's good to see. My seedling guava, Wumpy, seedling Wumpy. I think coming on to 2 years, so about 1.4 meters. Mango seedlings coming on to 2 years as well. Unprotected. Look at the leaf. It had none whatsoever show any sign of cold effects. None whatsoever. So yeah, amazing. And another seedling guava. Oh, look at my mulberry. It's coming on to 3 year. First 2 years not very productive, but look at this year. Fruit everywhere. I'm very excited. Me and my children are excited. We love fruits, all sort of fruits. So it's amazing. And if you keep pruning it, you get three fruit. It keep fruiting throughout the year, so 3 times a year. So I keep fruiting after I pick the first batch. But look at the amount of fruit on this. I don't know if you can see because it's just all green as well, but amazing. We can get huge reduction out of this tree, so very happy. Black sapote seedling. I think it's coming on to 2 years. Yep, I think, yeah. It's doing well. Longan seedling, 2 years old as well. This is Acelera. I never get the name of it right, because this year I didn't overhead protect it. Some of the leaf drop off, but it's coming back, so it didn't die on me. Look at the leaf come back. Feeling a bit hot right now. My face is getting burnt. This is another lychee. I need to mulching this one. This one it had not grown, not even like 1 inch last summer. I need to fertilize it and mulching it. They like mulch because it gets so hot and dry out so fast. What else? I'll show you. I have to go back to the other side. But everything, this is almond. I propagate this from seed myself, coming into 2 years. This is my own seedling almond. I grow it from seed. Mango seedling. It's coming into 2 years well, but it didn't grow much because the sun will it will get shaded about 11 o'clock. So I need to dig it out and put it in a different location. This was my grafted hash avocado. It died on me because I didn't protect it when it was 40 degree, 38 degree. I didn't put shade cloth over it. So it died on me. This is another starfruit seedling. Coming to 2 years. It's doing just fine because it just like shaded. It's in the shade. That is China pear guava branching out. Shaded area, but protected shaded area. It's not like unprotected shaded area. So it didn't die on me. This is Kaimito, coming on to 2 years without any protections. They're quite cold tolerant. There's some sign of cold distress, but coming through all right. Another China pear guava, papayas. Those two never done quite okay because it gets shaded in the afternoon, and only the front one that's got fruit, it's got more sun, so that's why the front one's doing a lot better than these other two. These other two never set fruit. It's always a lot more distressed than the front one. Another starfruit tree coming into 2 years, getting filtered sunlight. What else? Another guava tree here. All the leaf mostly drop, but I think it's from the wind. Just very windy. And this is persimmon tree seedling that I graft onto it. It's only this part that's getting the sun. At the moment, yeah, but once the guava putting all the leaf, it blocked out the sun, so that's why it didn't grow very much last year. And see these two, 1, 2, 3 scion that I attempt grafting, it didn't grow because it didn't get enough sun, so it didn't grow. So persimmon, it needs morning sun and afternoon shade, so the fruit doesn't die. I mean, the fruit doesn't get sunburned. This is okay. Jackfruit. Okay, the top bit dies about 20 centimeters, but the bottom's fine. So I'll come back. Jackfruit seedling. What else? It's a jungle in here. This is jambalan plums, growing slowly because it's shaded. This is African grapefruit. A few leaf drops, but it's surviving. It's coming on to 2 years, so I'm very happy. This is kaya apple, getting filtered sunlight. It's growing, so happy about that. I think another mango tree doing exactly the same thing. This is fairly shaded as well. You can see it's getting filtered sunlight, but it's doing very well. I think it's putting on flowers as well. 2 years old seedling, flowering, trying flowers. There you go. I'm guessing this is R2E2. Let me find out. Yep, it's R2E2. R2E2 in my area doing really well. Hot temperate. Even though I live in Victoria, but I live in a very hot part of Victoria, in a desert area, close to the border of New South Wales. So that's why I can grow mango. And that is ice cream bean. It's in a shaded area. It's getting sunburned or cold burned. I think both. So eventually I wanted to grow that ice cream bean tree there and eventually chop this one down. It's quite tall. So banana trees, seedling. It's not almond. I always forget this tree. Unbelievable. They like morning sun. When they're young, they don't like full sun at all. This one. Macadamia tree. Coming on to 2 years, but it's doing fine. It's taking off, so very pleased. So hopefully I get fruit in 2 years' time. I'll be happy. Longan trees coming into 2 years. Seedling as well. Doing just fine. From what I can say, everything is doing fine. It comes through all right. So yeah, this was 8 fruit trees. I decided to protect this one because this one is kind of like in the open space a little bit. So, but everybody, so you know, start growing from now. It's never too late, and you can see the result in 2 or 3 years time. Even some fruit are from some fruit trees are 1 year, like nectarines and pears and peach and plum. If it's from grafting, you'll get fruit within a year. So that's what I got at the front. So happy gardening, and hopefully all your trees coming through. All right, have a lovely day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.